Good morning! It is day 4, and the first 3 days they had a ton of stuff happen. The activities and the adventures were epic. The film crew did an amazing amount of hiking and jogging, and woke up this morning. I think we all went to sleep a little early last night. We mellowed the partying down a little bit, but we are going back to my stripper days, and we are going to run a T-back. If you don't know what a T-back is, it's a man's G-string. So we're basically gonna be men G-strings today, all day.
I don't want to do that.
Well, he has a T-back that's crusty. But it's gonna be great. We're looking forward to it. We do have a little bit of a drive this time, so it's about an hour and a half to get there. So me and my brother actually picked up some breakfast burritos. Figured that would be a good activity for the drive there. And I'm excited, and you should be too, so we'll see what happens.
So what are we waiting on now?
Just another one of these guys who aren't prepared, don't wake up early enough. You know, Rob and his buddy Wes obviously just aren't thinking of anybody else but themselves. It's kind of selfish.
We got a trailer here with the ghost truck.
Yeah.
Where's the truck?
At Walmart. You know, it's 9:20. We're supposed to leave 20 minutes ago. Hooked up, ready to go. And no. Always running late. It's a Jeep thing.
Once Rob got his shit together, we headed to the trailhead. It was about a 2-hour drive to get to the trailhead. And then when we got there, we had to wait for Rob again. His first nut and bolt check was not very thorough.
You didn't lock that nut down.
I bloodied myself.
Good job for actually telling them this time.
Yeah, for real.
Wow, so that thing was just hanging there.
Pretty much.
Just barely finger tight.
It's tighter now than what it was.
I thought you like nut and bolted this thing last night.
This morning.
Except that one.
I just didn't
Boo-boo.
look at that.
Ow.
Yeah, I did tell him this time. I didn't when I noticed the other loose bolts. That was a common thing. I'm gonna start loosening up my shit so I can climb as good as that Jeep does. Oh, Jesus. I thought for sure he was gonna punch you.
Smell his finger.
What's that smell?
Crusty?
That is crusty.
It's a little sweaty. Is that Ben Gay?
The T-back trail system is a wild one. It has 64 sections, and almost each section has its own obstacle. The cool thing about this trail is, in the distance, you can see Mount Rushmore. The other cool thing about this trail is, all the sections are within a 2-mile square area. If you attempt T-back, make sure you're prepared with extra parts, or you might be in for a very long day.
do you think about that obstacle?
This one or the last
That
one?
one.
It kind of reminds me of the exit of Carnage Canyon, but we don't have this big rock here. But yeah, a little zigging, a little zagging. I think I'm gonna go that way.
This word means different things to different people. Hobby, freedom, adventure, and most importantly, lifestyle. Whatever your meaning is, the one part we tend to get most excited for is the build. Finding that part to fit a need, talking to others about their parts, and buying the best parts available. Some people say a Jeep build is never fully done. The key is to find parts that allow you to expand the build and to function together throughout the iterations. Artec Industries provides a nearly endless catalog and introduces new parts for your ever-changing Jeeping adventures.
want to lose that one.
We just ran T-back, and that is a gnarly trail. It's just unrelenting. I mean, your left turn, right turn, up an obstacle, U-turn, other U-turn, back up an obstacle, down an obstacle. It didn't let up for, I don't know, 4, 5, or 6 hours, however long we were on the trail. Pulled line a couple times. I personally thought I was going to put my Jeep on its roof once. That was the by far absolute hardest trail I've ever wheeled, ever. And
Are you still
man.
shaking? Are you still shaking?
yeah, it got my nerves real quick. But it was fun. I mean, I had a really good time. I mean, but there was a moment there where there was a moment there that I did not have fun, and it took a while to get my nerves calmed down. But I mean, I think Josh was saying that people travel to South Dakota for that trail, and if you come here, I would absolutely do that trail. But like, have the right rig, know your rig, be prepared. It's a tough trail.
It was amazing. It was an amazing trail, and all I gotta say, if you drive a JK, you're gonna love this because it's amazing, and when you see what these things can do, you're gonna be blown away. Blown away! I can't believe it. It's amazing. JK owners, you're gonna be so proud of us. You're gonna want to give us awards. Awards! That's how awesome it was. So don't miss it!
I can't follow that.
So this is a trail that you've been to once, right? But
I've hiked on it before. I've never had my Jeep on it for obvious reasons. I just have a 2-door, and short wheelbase on that trail would not be fun at all. It's a gnarly trail. It's like hiking it and walking around on it. It's way different than taking a Jeep on it. Like, that trail is nuts. Just off cambered, hairpin corners, like obstacles where we come up to it like, okay, where's the trail go? Like, holy shit, it goes up that wall. Like, damn.
Pretty awesome, man. Like, I don't know, out of 1 to 10, I would give that thing like 11. That was, you know, I never ran that one before. You know, my first time out here in 2017 with you guys, and that was badass. Definitely badass. Definitely worth coming all the way out here for. I mean, you know, as long as you have a well-built rig and, you know how to drive and, you know, pick lines, badass. Badass, man. I had an awesome time. Awesome time.
How are your nerves?
I'm good now. The adrenaline's still pumping. That was a gnarly trail section. Gnarly.
More than one section.
Oh yeah, 63 or something like that.
Something you'd come back for?
Oh yeah, I'd do it again. Oh, that was a blast.
So far, my favorite section out here, or favorite trail. This is my favorite kind of wheeling, so it's like super technical, a lot of traction. Just it's all about clearance, line choice. Don't really take a lot of throttle. Doesn't take a lot. You know, certain tires like pit bulls and nittos were doing pretty good. So it's tons of traction. Wheelbase and clearance is key for a lot of these spots. I was pretty surprised with this, getting up a lot of these climbs that were, in Tennessee would be impossible with anything because of the traction. So, yeah, I got some. But yeah, I'd come back here for sure.
Any message to the boys in Tennessee about this?
It's nothing like ours. I barely got on the throttle all day. So it's all just puttering around. You could do this you could probably run all this with a 4-cylinder and be all right. So it's nothing like us.
I don't know, man. It's an awesome trail. I liked it.
You're gonna have to come back in here, rig.
I'm ready. I'm kicking myself for not bringing my Jeep all week. So, but it was a fun trip regardless. Awesome group of guys. Awesome rigs. So far, South Dakota's been a blast.
From East Coast woods to West Coast desert. It's Murphy's Law, so you gotta plan for the inevitable. And it all begins with a start. Start going for it. Start hammering down. Start getting better from your mistakes. Start seeing your team's hard work pay off. Because in our world, there's only one rule. Never stop starting. The Optima Signature 6-pack with up to 15 times vibration resistance. Optima, the ultimate power source.
Trying to get the old Gerald Lee treatment because I was the one that showed up late. So I just drove by and said, get in the truck and quit effing around.
That's a Gerald Lee thing for sure.
Yeah, and then I almost got creamed by a car down there. So it's cool. Good way to start a day.
What are we doing today?
Captain Crunch and Fruity Pebbles. So doing the cereal trails. So we're serial killers. It's a fucking shitbox now, huh? Yeah. Regular old shitbox.
Good.
Friday, our last day in South Dakota.
Feed it to him like you're a bird.
What's that called? We were proud about yesterday. The trail was one of the craziest trails I've been on, and it was new for all of us. So we really had to use all of our knowledge. Like everybody had different experiences throughout their wheeling life and how their rigs worked, and it was freaking epic. Everybody shined yesterday.
Not even Josh had been down that one.
Yeah, nobody. I'm proud. I'm super proud especially if you drive a JK. If you drive a JK and you got through there, you're a badass.
Fruity Pebbles is part of the Cereal Trails. The rocks were deposited here from an ancient glacier thousands of years ago. There are two parts to it, a lower and an upper. The lower is more accessible for some rigs. The upper section is the hardest of the two. The rocks are jagged, large, and move a lot. The upper section is about 200 yards long and will swallow 42-inch tires.
That was rough. Damn you, Josh. It's all Josh's fault.
What happened to your socks?
Had to use them for other purposes.
So today we ran Fruity Pebbles, and we kind of blew our load yesterday, and all of us are ready to just have some good food, have some good laughs. So we decided to pull out of the trail early today A handful of us have to make a couple repairs before our long treks back to wherever we came from in the country tomorrow. So we called it a shorter day today, but I think everybody's pretty excited to get some beers in us, maybe take some showers, work on some Jeeps, and get ready to hit the road. But it's been a super, super epic week. I can't thank Gabe and Matt enough for all the hard work they do to put this event together. And it's just been awesome. I'm stoked that I have my Jeep back finally. And I couldn't have proven it in a harder place to prove it. And every single one of these rigs, I mean, we've had trail repairs all week long. We've had parking lot repairs all week long. It's just been such a great week. And if you guys have the chance, man, just get out with some friends, take a vacation and go check out some new areas. And if you can, come to South Dakota.
What an epic season of Kingdom Krawl, Rock Crawler, Krawl 5280. You guys are awesome. And to finish it off with complete exhausting. It was what an exhausting season. And to finish it off like this, we all just came together and said, man, let's go have a beer somewhere. It has been just crazy. The photographers were getting cramps. One of them used their socks to poop. I don't even know where that came. And the other one used his wife beater. I mean, don't these people go to the bathroom before we come outdoors? Or maybe they just wanted to feel their animal, masculine senses. Anyways, it's season 2. This is the greatest end ever. And I actually feel like I have to poop.
As our season comes to a close, it's hard not to think about the path we came on to get here. For many animals, they travel the path of least resistance. For people that own 4x4 vehicles, we chose the path with the most resistance. Our path this season started with uncertainty and in an unsure direction. But the American way is to push on and never take no for an answer. We adapt and overcome, or we improvise. 2020 will be the year nobody forgets. It's been a year for many firsts and unprecedented scenarios. For a lot of us, we kept living and refused to be shut down, shut in, or shut out. We didn't let a virus dictate our life or control our fun. We spent time with the people we enjoyed the most, and it was done unfettered. The moment you stop living is the moment you start dying. To many off-road enthusiasts, our off-road friends are our families. Our off-road friends are sometimes our support system. Our off-road friends are our outlet. Our off-road friends are our brothers and sisters we care about. Our off-road friends are the glue that keeps some people together. Our off-road friends are our lifeline, and for some, the determining factor to get out of bed each day. There is an old saying, home is where the heart feels loved. The love we feel is based on camaraderie, respect, and trust. 2020 is the year those traits helped a lot of people get through their problems. And it's because of our friends we are able to bring you a second season of Kingdom Krawl. And on behalf of all of our friends, thanks for watching.